Have you seen a racer before? How does it look like? And oh, do you know that supercars came from race cars? Sit tight as I take you through the best cars for racing and how much they cost. Number 10. The Brabham BT62. The BT62 is a mid-engine track car produced by Anglo-Australian car manufacturer Brabham Automotive. The car is powered by a mid-mounted 5.4-liter naturally aspirated V8 engine, which produces 700 horsepower and 492 pound-feet of torque power that goes to the rear wheels through a 6-speed Hullinger sequential shift. The racing transmission with its performance-optimized body and aggressive aerodynamic package of the BT62 delivers over 2645 pounds of downforce. Brabham plans to produce a limited quantity of 70 units to celebrate its 70 years since the company's founder Jack Brabham launched his racing career in Australia in 1948. This racer is originally priced at $1.3 million. Number 9. McLaren Senna GTR. The amazing performance of the Senna GTR comes from its McLaren M840TR 4-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine. It generates 814 horsepower and 590 pound-feet of torque, which is just 25 horsepower more than the road-going Senna, but still makes it the most powerful McLaren combustion engine ever designed. The GTR generates 155 miles per hour and delivers more than 2204 pounds of aerodynamic downforce. Only 75 units will be assembled, and these are already allocated to owners. Each unit will have its unique details from the McLaren Special Operations. These pre-ordered racers go for a whopping $1.65 million each. Number 8. Aston Martin Vulcan AMR Pro. Making its debut at the Goodwood Festival of Speed 2017, the AMR Pro package makes the Vulcan more aerodynamic and quicker at the racetrack. The AMR Pro is a regular Vulcan. Under this machine is a 7-liter naturally aspirated V12 mounted in an aluminum alloy chassis with a carbon fiber body. It has a power output of 820 horsepower and 575 pound-feet of torque. The car accelerates from 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 2.8 seconds and powers on to reach a top speed of more than 200 miles per hour. The AMR Pro package can be applied to any of the 24 existing Aston Martin Vulcan cars. The AMR Pro costs $2.5 million. Number 7. Lamborghini Essenza SC V12. The Essenza SC V12 features aerodynamics inspired by racing prototypes and was developed for exclusive track use only. The car is powered by a version of Lamborghini's long-serving 6.5-liter V12 engine that delivers 820 horsepower, making it the most powerful naturally aspirated engine made by the company. Production of the Essenza SC V12 will be limited to just 40 units. And each car will be stored in a special hangar with a full range of dedicated services and webcams so that owners can monitor their vehicle 24 hours with a separate monitoring software. Lamborghini would be taking charge of the maintenance and transportation of the cars to any of the FIA Class 1 tracks worldwide. The original price for this Lambo Racer Edition is $2.6 million. Number 6. Ferrari FXXK Evo. The FXXK Evo was unveiled at the Ferrari Finale Mondiali 2017 at Stasi in Leopolda in Florence during the Ferrari 70th anniversary celebration. The car uses the same hybrid drivetrain as the FXXK model. It combines a naturally aspirated 6.3-liter V12 engine, rated at 860 horsepower, and an electric motor that packs 190 horses. Total output sits at 1050 horsepower, and 730 pound-feet of torque downforce is increased by 23% compared to the regular FXXK, which means it's up by 75% compared to the road-going LaFerrari. Original price $2.7 million. Number 5. Pagani Zonda Revolution. The Italian marque first unveiled the Revolution back in June 2013 based on the track-only Zone to Race. The high-powered hypercar was limited to just 5 examples, making it especially wanted among collectors. Under the skin, it packs the same Mercedes-Benz AM 6-liter V12 engine that produces 802 horsepower and 538 pound-feet of torque. According to Pagani, the car can rocket from 0 to 60 in just 2.7 seconds and can blast to a top speed of 215 miles per hour. The Zonda Revolution is actually sold for $2.8 million. Number 4. Pagani Huayra R. This edition of Huayra R will be produced on a limited edition of 30 pieces, and I believe the buyers are already listed. This track car is the perfect successor to the legendary Zonda R. The Huayra R delivers 850 horsepower and 553 pound-feet of torque from its 6-liter naturally aspirated V12 Mercedes-sourced engine. These are sent to the rear wheels through a 6-speed non-synchronized dog ring sequential gearbox. The downforce reaches 2205 pounds at 199 miles per hour thanks to the active aero flaps at the rear. Pagani actually said that the Huayra R sounds like a vintage Formula 1 racer with a 9,000 RPM redline. This car is valued at a price of $3.1 million. Number 3. McLaren P1 GTR. In a nod to the McLaren F1 GTR that won the 24 Hours of Le Mans race in 1995, the McLaren also brought up the GTR moniker to P1. This concept car made its debut at the Pebble Beach Concours d'Elegance in August 2014, and the production model was officially unveiled at the 2015 Geneva Motor Show. Currently speaking, only 58 units of the P1 GTR are built. We don't know if there will be more production or not. The P1 GTR is powered by a 3.8-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine and a lightweight electric motor that produces 986 horsepower, 83 times more than the street-legal P1. This car sprints from 0 to 60 miles per hour in as little as 2.4 seconds and has a top speed of 217 miles per hour. Original price is $3.36 million. Number 2. Gordon Murray T50S Niki Lauda. Named after the three-time Formula One champion who scored a memorable victory in Murray's Brabham BT46B fan car at the 1978 Swedish Grand Prix, the T50's Niki Lauda is powered by a bespoke 3.9-liter Cosworth V12 naturally aspirated engine, making 725 horsepower and revs to a hefty 12,100 rpm. The car weighs just 1878 pounds, 282 pounds lighter than the road-going T50, and reaches 835 horsepower per ton. Equivalent to a Le Mans race car, the Gordon Murray is only making just 25 units of the T50S after 100 standard T50 are complete. Original price for this car is $4.3 million. Number 1. Bugatti Bolide. The Bolide's name comes from La Bolide, which literally means the racing car in French. Bugatti announced the Bolide would be the last car ever made with their W16 engine. The official horsepower of the Bolide will be lower, just 1578 horsepower, instead of 1825 horses, because Bugatti rated the production car using 98-octane fuel, which can be purchased at roadside gas pumps, in place of the 110-octane racing fuel. With the concept car, Bugatti says it'll weigh 3196 pounds, which is 440 pounds more than the concept in terms of performance. The Bolide will blast from 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 2.2 seconds and 0 to 124 miles per hour in 4.4 seconds, 0 to 186 miles per hour in 7.4 seconds and 0 to 249 miles per hour in 12.1 seconds, and 0 to 311 miles per hour in 20.1 seconds. Only 40 units will be produced, and delivery expected to be made in 2024. The original price for this super racer is $4.7 million. So that's all for today, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more updates to come in the world of speed.